I lived in Evergreen. It was a small village surrounded by big oak trees. I always loved to explore, climbing those oak trees and chasing butterflies in the meadows. I knew every inch of the village, but I longed for adventure. I dreamed of faraway lands and wished for something magical to happen.
One day, while Lily was playing by the creek, she saw something strange. It was a path she had never seen before.
The path was narrow and overgrown, with thorny bushes lining the sides. I hesitated for a moment, but curiosity got the better of me. I pushed through the bushes, feeling the air grow cooler as sunlight struggled to reach the forest floor. The trees whispered secrets in the wind as I walked deeper into the woods. The path twisted and turned, with strange flowers blooming in the undergrowth. Their petals shimmered with iridescent light. I had never seen a place like this before and felt a thrill of excitement. This was the adventure I had been waiting for. The path led to a clearing, with an ancient oak tree standing in the center. Its branches reached towards the sky like gnarled fingers, and its leaves rustled, though there was no wind. I touched the rough bark of the oak, feeling a tingling sensation run up my arm. The air shimmered around me, and when the light cleared, I gasped. The forest floor had vanished, replaced by a swirling vortex of colors that pulsed with an otherworldly energy. I knew this was no ordinary tree. I wasn't afraid, though. I felt strangely drawn to the vortex. Taking a deep breath, I stepped into the swirling light. I tumbled through darkness, then landed softly on my feet. Looking around in amazement, I found myself in a vast cavern. Crystals of every color lined the walls, glittering like stars in the darkness. The air hummed with a gentle energy, and I felt strangely at peace. In the center of the cavern, a large crystal pulsed with a brilliant light, illuminating the cavern with an ethereal glow. I approached it cautiously.
As Lily drew closer, a group of tiny figures fluttered down from the crystal. They had delicate wings and wore clothes made of flower petals. Lily realized they were fairies. S2. Welcome, Lily. We have been waiting for you.
Welcome, Lily, one of the fairies chirped. We have been expecting you.
The fairies led Lily to a throne made of crystal. On it sat the fairy queen. The queen was no bigger than Lily's hand. She wore a crown of sparkling dewdrops. Her voice was like the tinkling of bells.
Lily, you are a brave and kind soul, she said.
The queen explained that the crystal of light protected the fairy kingdom and kept darkness at bay. But the evil wizard Malakar had stolen it. The kingdom was fading without its light. Lily listened intently. She knew she had to help.
Don't worry, Lily said to the queen. I will find the crystal of light and bring it back to you.
The fairy queen gave Lily a map woven from moonlight and spider silk. It showed the way to Malakar's lair. She also gave Lily a magic acorn.
It will help you on your journey, she said.
Lily thanked the queen and set off on her quest. The path was fraught with perils. She crossed a river of whispering shadows. She outsmarted mischievous pixies, who tried to lead her astray. Lily used her wits and courage to overcome each obstacle. She remembered the fairy queen's words.
Believe in yourself, Lily. Your heart is pure and your spirit is strong.
Lily's determination never wavered. She knew she had to succeed. The fate of the fairy kingdom and the crystal of light depended on her. Finally, Lily reached Malakar's lair. It was a dark and forbidding fortress made of obsidian rock. Jagged peaks scraped the sky. Lily could feel the darkness emanating from it. She took a deep breath and approached the fortress. The iron gates creaked open as if sensing her presence. Lily stepped inside, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and determination. The air inside was heavy and oppressive. Eerie whispers echoed through the halls. Lily pressed on, following the map's silvery glow. She knew the crystal of light was close. She finally reached the heart of the fortress, a vast chamber lit by flickering torches. In the center, encased in a cage of dark energy, pulsed the crystal of light. Malakar, the dark wizard, stood before the crystal. He was tall and skeletal, his eyes burning with malevolent glee. He cackled when he saw Lily.
So, the little meddler arrives.
Malakar, you have stolen the crystal of light. You must return it to the fairy kingdom. It does not belong to you.
Malakar laughed, a harsh and grating sound. Lily knew she had to stop him. She clutched the magic acorn in her hand. It pulsed with a warm, reassuring light, reminding her of the fairy queen's words and the power of belief. S3. Foolish child. The crystal's power will be mine. With it, I will shroud the world in eternal darkness.
You will not succeed, Malakar. Your darkness cannot overcome the light. The power of belief is stronger than any dark magic you wield.
Lily closed her eyes and focused on the acorn, feeling its ancient magic pulse through her fingers. She knew that within this small seed lay the hope of the entire forest. She remembered the fairies, their kindness, and their plight. They had entrusted her with this mission, believing in her when she doubted herself. Their tiny faces, filled with hope, flashed before her eyes. The acorn in Lily's hand began to glow, its light growing stronger with each passing second. She could feel the energy building, a warmth spreading from her hand to her heart. A beam of pure white light shot towards Malakar, surrounding the dark wizard in a blinding aura. The light was not just a physical force, but a manifestation of every belief and hope that Lily and the forest creatures held. He screamed in rage and pain, his power waning. The darkness that had once seemed invincible was now being torn apart by the sheer force of their collective belief. The cage, holding the crystal of light, shattered, and the crystal rose into the air, drawn to Lily's outstretched hand. It was as if the crystal recognized her as its true guardian. As soon as she touched it, warmth and light spread through her, filling the chamber. The light was not just illuminating the room, but also her soul, giving her strength and clarity. Malakar, weakened and defeated, vanished into the shadows, his evil plan thwarted. The power of belief had triumphed over his dark intentions. The darkness that had permeated the fortress receded, replaced by the gentle light emanating from the crystal. The once foreboding walls now glowed with a serene luminescence, a testament to the power of belief and the triumph of light over darkness. Lily emerged from Malakar's fortress, the crystal of light shining brightly in her hands. The journey had been long and arduous, filled with trials that tested her courage and resolve. But now, standing at the threshold of victory, she felt a surge of triumph. The dark clouds parted, and the sun broke through, bathing the land in its warm embrace. The once gloomy and desolate landscape began to transform, as if awakening from a long, dark slumber. Flowers bloomed, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of renewal. Lily returned to the fairy kingdom, greeted by cheers from the fairies. Their tiny voices filled the air with songs of joy and gratitude. The kingdom, once shrouded in darkness, now sparkled with vibrant colors and life. The queen smiled, her eyes filled with gratitude. She stepped forward, her regal presence commanding respect and admiration from all who beheld her.
You have saved us, Lily. You are a true hero. Your bravery and determination have restored peace and light to our world.
Lily replaced the crystal of light in the cavern, and its light spread throughout the kingdom. The cavern, once a place of shadows, now glowed with a radiant brilliance that touched every corner of the land. The fairies rejoiced, their laughter echoing through the caverns, their world vibrant and alive once more. They danced and sang, their joy a testament to the power of hope and perseverance. Lily knew it was time for her to go home. Her heart was heavy with the thought of leaving, but she knew her journey was far from over. There were other worlds, other realms that needed her light. The fairy queen kissed Lily's forehead, a gesture of deep affection and gratitude. It was a moment of quiet connection, a promise that their bond would endure across time and space.
Thank you, Lily. You will always be welcome in our kingdom. Our doors will forever be open to you, and our hearts will always remember your kindness.
She gave Lily a single moonbeam, tucked behind her ear. It was a symbol of their eternal friendship, a beacon that would guide her through the darkest nights.
It will guide you home. Whenever you feel lost, let its light lead you back to us.
Lily stepped back into the swirling vortex, feeling a mix of excitement and sadness. She had spent what felt like a lifetime in the fairy kingdom, and now it was time to return home. The fairies' farewells echoing in her ears, their tiny voices filled with warmth and gratitude. She landed softly on the forest floor, the familiar scent of pine and earth welcoming her back. The ancient oak tree stood sentinel above her, its branches swaying gently as if to greet her. The forest seemed brighter now, each leaf and blade of grass shimmering with the echoes of the crystal's light. Filled with a newfound sense of purpose, Lily made her way back through the woods. The moonbeam guiding her steps felt like a gentle hand leading her home, illuminating the path with a soft, ethereal glow. She emerged from the forest path, the village of Evergreen coming into view. The sight of the quaint cottages and familiar faces filled her with a deep sense of belonging. She smiled, her heart swelling with the memories of her adventure and the friends she had made. Each step she took was a reminder of the magical journey she had embarked upon. Her heart was filled with the memories of her adventure and the friends she had made. Lily knew that magic existed not just in fairy tales, but in the everyday acts of bravery and kindness she had witnessed. The lessons she had learned in the fairy kingdom were etched into her soul. She carried them within her heart, a constant reminder of the power of believing in oneself and the strength found in unity and compassion. A reminder that even the smallest of lights can banish the darkest of shadows. As she walked towards her home, she knew that the magic of the fairy kingdom would always be a part of her, guiding her through life's challenges and illuminating her path with hope and courage.